Today, we're diving deep into the world of beauty trends and how Google search can be your secret weapon. From YouTube stats to the magic of Google Trends, I've got you covered. So let's get into it. As marketers, it's our job to spot what might be the next big thing and use those insights to drive product innovation. But brands can also win with innovative messaging based on deeper consumer understanding. Whether you're a marketer, a brand owner, or just a beauty enthusiast, understanding trends can be a game changer. Ever opened your bathroom cabinet and thought, hey, why is this old product trending again? That's the power of platforms like Google and YouTube. Brands are always on the lookout for shifts in the market. And for those of us who love data, Google Trends is like a goldmine. Often, opportunities can be identified at an early stage. It helps identify seasonal trends, customer interests, and even give us a sneak peek into what competitors are up to, and in some instances, allowing us to monitor their positions. But remember, data can be tricky. A spike in searches for DIY hair coloring doesn't necessarily mean that consumers are no longer interested in visiting the salon, like we saw during the pandemic. It's all about interpretation. More data doesn't always mean better insights into those developing trends. It's about understanding the trend stage and responding accordingly. So let's break that down. Stage 1 is awareness. Minimal but quickly growing search volumes can indicate a trend is catching on. At this point, searchers might have heard of a new term, but they don't quite yet know what it means. For instance, they might have read about balayage hair or heard about knotless braids and are seeking out more information. This is the point at which relatively risk-averse brands with big pockets and quick production cycles might consider building a product to participate in the trend. Or a smaller label might introduce something early to stand out. Meanwhile, brands that are already making products that are part of the trend are in a position to create content to trigger curiosity, create awareness, and lead consumers to the next phase. As we've seen, many brands like e.l.f., Charlotte Tilbury, or OPI have seen the most success in creating viral content using hashtag challenge competitions rather than focusing exclusively on content on their own accounts. Data can reveal which products, styles, ingredients are trending and rising in popularity, and which ones have stagnated or have begun to decline. Stage 2 is education. Now, people want to be part of a trend. As search volume grows, consumers begin to look for ways to participate. This includes search questions like how to apply face liquid bronzer or brand-related searches. This is usually the point where Amazon search volume typically picks up, as many people use it as their default shopping platform. At this point, there is a big opportunity for brands to present themselves as experts on the topic. And they can do this by creating relevant content on social media, sharing insights through thought leadership articles, or contributing to magazines and publications. If you're interested in how brands develop their online presence through content, then you can check out one of my previous videos on Allure and how they built online authority by answering awkward questions. I'll add a link to it at the end of this video. Third stage is comparison shopping. Remember when the Ordinary's peeling solution went viral on TikTok? Customers are comparing brands. This is recognized by medium-high search volumes that are still increasing. It's all about differentiation now. Whether it's unique ingredients or styles, brands need to be able to stand out. Competition begins to get tougher at this point, so having a clear, unique selling point is absolute key. For instance, a skincare brand might want to highlight its use of antioxidants, natural ingredients, while a hair extension brand might see this as a good time to add ombre extensions or various other iterations. Stage 4, the last stage, is purchase. The trend is now mainstream. Search terms become brand specific and competition is fierce. Brands need to keep up with demand and innovate constantly. Brands can see high search levels that are experiencing medium to high growth, and shoppers will have progressed by moving into branded search terms at this stage. This reveals that the trend has become saturated, and the brands need to be aware that they could lose a consumer base if they don't keep up with the demand for new product releases or styles. Purchases are often driven by price or brand loyalty, and it's incredibly challenging for smaller brands to compete if they haven't already introduced a product. This is often when brands can be seen appearing in large-scale retailers like Tesco or Boots. Smaller brands that can only play at the beginning of the trend life cycle often need to go through marketplaces like Amazon or even the direct consumer route. The bigger brands are often those who have established distribution channels and access to mass market retailers. But trends don't last forever. At some point, most trends will die and consumers will lose interest. In graphic terms, this means slowing or declining growth rates and high competition. For anybody that remembers the nail art craze, its popularity has been dipping since 2015. Brands need to adapt, scale back, and get ready for the next big thing. So whether you're planning for seasonal trends or looking to skyrocket your blog traffic, Google Trends is your go-to tool. With the insights and tips we've discussed today, you're all set to stay ahead of the curve. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe for more marketing insights.